Question 8. Use the drawing tools to form the correct answer on the graph. Plot function g on the graph. So this is an absolute value function, so you should remember this is going to be a v-shaped function. So that typically the key would be, okay, let's find the vertex first. And really, that's not the topic of this lesson. So I'm not going to go into that in this particular lesson. I'm going to say, hey, what if we forgot what the vertex is? And at the end of this video, I'll show you how to come up with that. But generally speaking, the easiest way to do these is to make a table of values. And in the past, the numbers I would tell you to pick are -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. We're not going to pick those, though. And the reason we're not going to pick those is because what are we multiplying by x in this problem? We're multiplying x by a fraction 1/3. So if we pick +2 for x, it's going to give us a nasty decimal. And sure, could we come up with a number and graph it? Yes. It's going to be really tricky to do on this particular problem. So what I want to do is I want to pick numbers that are divisible by 3. So that when I multiply it by 1/3, we're going to get an integer. So instead of -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2, let's pick numbers divisible by 3, like -6, -3, 0, divisible by anything, +3, and +6. And hopefully this will help us recognize where the vertex is. So let's take each one of these numbers, and we're just going to substitute each one. I'm going to rewrite this as y equals, just a little more friendly language. And we're going to replace x with -6. So 1/3 times -6 is -2. -2 plus 1 is -1. The absolute value of -1 is +1. Do this again for -3. 1/3 times -3 is -1. -1 plus 1 is 0. The absolute value of 0 is just 0. Now we're going to substitute 0 for x. So 1/3 times 0 plus 1 is just 0 plus 1, and 0 plus 1 is 1. The absolute value of 1 is 1. And then we'll do this 2 more times. When you substitute 3 in for x, you can see we get 2 for y. I encourage you to try the last one on your own before I show you the answer. The last one, we end up getting 3. So we want to graph those points: -6, 1, -3, 0, 0, 1, 3, 2, 6, 3. Clearly see where the vertex is. And yours will be much neater than mine. But there's our V-shaped graph with our vertex at the point -3, 0.